Hi, this is Zoe. I'm a natural health business trainer, and today is Create Purpose Monday. It is also Christmas, so Merry Christmas to all of you. Today I'm going to talk about not making New Year's resolution. Why? Because it doesn't work. Um, this also kind of ties in a rather contrary philosophy, which is not making goals. Now, I need to clarify something, right? When I say do not make goals or do not make resolutions, it is not about not having a big picture in mind. So first, what is the difference? One of the things that we usually do is we put things off. We say like, okay, to 2018 January 1st is a great time to make resolutions. But what's the difference between January 1st or February 25th or June the 1st? So a lot of times people it to want there to be a special event or a special something, and they feel good and then they start doing it. But a lot of times it's just a change of perspective. Why is January the 1st different from January the 5th, December the 20th? There is no one great time to start something. It's not about just your emotions. But a shift in perspective, maybe if you can think like every day, it's a new day, it's a new chance, it's a new opportunity. Then you get up every day. Once you are able to shift your perspective, being hopeful and excited for what the day may bring. Okay, so do not talk about making resolutions just only in the new year. It is also not about making resolutions every other day as well. And this brings on to my second point, which is about goal setting. So I was kind of reflecting on my December, and I felt a little down because I had all these great plans. I wanted to write a book. I wanted to finish up my website. I wanted to finish up a couple of courses, and I tried to break them down, but somehow or other I lost track because December is 31 days, and I felt that for me, okay, so I need to clarify this, right? When I say don't make goals, like I mentioned earlier, it's not about not having the big picture in mind. You need to have the big picture in mind, but you do not have it at the forefront. Meaning, like if your goal is to have a um you need to kind of craft your goal. You can't say like you don't want to write like, oh, I want to lose 10 kg, right? That is quite unexciting, like one of my mentors was saying. So a goal needs to be exciting, right? So you can say, I want to have a more healthy, energetic me, by the end of 2018. Okay, so that's fine. That's your end goal. But you do and in between, right, you are saying like, oh, I want to exercise every day, or I want to take juices every day, and I want to do this and that, and you have that as your action goal every other day. But it's something that is it can be quite daunting because there are so many things that you want to do that you kind of put off. So I suggest you may have that big goal in mind, but you can break it up into, say, 3 days or a week. um, I think that is how I'm going to manage myself moving forward. So instead of saying like, oh, I want to have a great body, I want to get my business running, I want to make 10K a month, this kind of really big goals, and you might have a couple of them, and sometimes we can be overwhelmed by it, right? I mean, it's not wrong, but we are made to focus like one thing at a time. So I would suggest like you have, maybe if you can't really focus that much, then a daily goal, or it can be 3 days, or it can be a week. So for example, right, like this month, I wanted to complete my website, I wanted to write a book, I wanted to do this and that. But instead of just having that, right, I could tell myself, okay, in the next 3 days, right, I'm going to complete my homepage, and I just focus on that. Or it could be like in the next in a, in today, I'm going to finish one chapter of my book, and that's that. And I don't think so far ahead. So I create projects for myself, and these projects are very bite sized. And so the whole idea when you talk about managing yourself is to give you as many wins as possible. So you want to set up and manage your mind, your emotions in such a way, and you put your goals or your resolutions not in the way that most people would think, but in very simple, almost like the lowest common denominator, right? And you make it so manageable that it's an easy win, but it's still a win nevertheless. So if you're the kind who gets overwhelmed, you have great plans and ideas, but you seem to get stuck, don't make resolutions. Don't set goals in the normal way. But set yourselves daily tasks that you can complete. It can be a day, it can be 3 days, it can be a week, and set yourself up for wins. So that is how you can get yourself, continually inspired and motivated. So I hope this content speaks to you. I wish to connect with you. Do leave me a comment, and if you find the content useful, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.